Okay, so welcome sa ating fifth example sa irregular beams. So ito yung section natin. So we have yung width of beam, width ng base width is 300 and effective depth is 500. Okay, we have a reinforcement na tatlong 12 and then yung 12 na yun, located siya 70 mm from the bottom of the beam. So these are the properties of the material. Yung F prime is 21 and Fy is 414. Okay, determine the balance steel area. Okay, take note, ito, yung first question is an analysis, the second question is analysis din. Okay? So, yung una kasing tinatanong is what is the required steel area pag balance, dinasign siya as balance. So, ibig sabihin, kakalculate natin itong AS. Ito. And the second one naman, with this configuration or with this reinforcement, titignan natin yung design strength niya. Okay, so ito. Simulan natin. So, letter A. Okay, balance design. Okay, balance design. Okay, drawing ko lang ulit ng triangle. Ulitin ko na lang siguro. Okay. Pangit. Pero okay na yan. Okay, so ito nandito. Gawin ko na lang nandito yung, let's say, tatawagin ko siyang AS balance. Yan yung hinahanap kasi natin eh. So, yung location nito, nun pa rin. Ito pa rin yung D, which is 430 mm. Okay, so gagawa tayo ng stress diagram. Let's say nandito yung A natin. Okay, so setting A. So, tatawagin ko siyang A balance. Okay, to signify na nasa balance condition siya. So, eto ngayon yung stress diagram natin. Okay, yung stress unahin ko yung strain diagram. Yan. So, ano ba yung balance design? Yung balance design na sinasabi natin is when the strain on the concrete is 0.003 and the strain on steel is Fy over E. So, ito ngayon yung, since sa balance to, tatawagin ko naman tong, okay, C balance. Ito naman, we have D minus C. Okay, so, meron ka na ngayong similar triangles. And then, yung stress diagram niya, of course, ganito pa rin. Yung stress diagram natin. So, uniform pa rin. Uniform pa rin yung stress sa concrete na 0.85. Okay, 0.85 F prime C pa rin to. And, so, ito yung uniform stress pa rin. And then, para makuha mo ngayon, yung compressive force on concrete at balance condition, ito yung C, ACC at balance condition, it will be 0.85 F prime C. That is the stress multiplied by this area. Okay, tatawagin ko siyang A balance. Okay, A balance ng dapat gawing AC at balance condition. So, gagawin ko siyang ACB na lang. Okay, yan yung compressive force. And then, meron tayong tension naman dito at balance condition. Okay? Of course, balance condition. So, it will be AS balance multiplied by Fy. Mag-yield yun kasi nga, yung yield strain is Fy over E. Okay? So, yun. So, meron ka na ngayong, okay. Ano naman yung moment arm? Makalimutan natin yung moment arm. Di ba pag triangle, ang centroid ng triangles nandito. Okay? Bang triangle? Alam natin kung triangle, nandito yung centroid. O, kung A to, okay, kung A yan, from the top is, make it drop. From the top, make it drop. So, from the top, from the apex is 2/3 of A, balance. So, yun, masasolve mo na ngayon yung moment arm dito. So, it will be D minus 2/3 of A balance. Hindi siya A over 2 kasi nga, nagiging A over 2 lang kasi puro rectangular yung section natin noon. Ito kasi is triangular. Okay, so yun. Kompleto na yung free body diagram mo. So, ang kailangan mo lang is ACB. So, paano makukuha nyo yung ACB? Kailangan mo yung A. And then, pag nakuha mo yung A, masolve mo na tong part na to. Tatawagin ko siyang, ano kaya? Pwedeng ganun dito. Let's say, B na lang. Okay? B, hindi B. Gawin ko na lang Z. Okay? Yan. So that yung area of at balance condition is 1/2 A times Z. Okay? So, yan na ngayon. So, paano makuha yung Z? Mag-ratio proportion ka natin mamaya pag nakuha na natin yung A balance. Okay? So, paano natin kunin yung A balance? Di ba ito? Okay? Ito, ganun ko lang siya. Mag-ratio and proportion tayo dito. So, pag ratio and proportion tayo, magiging CB, ito. So, CB, okay, is to 0.003 is equal to D minus CB is to Fy over E. Rearrange natin ha. So, magiging ito, cross-multiply ko dyan. Ito. So, magiging CB, yan, is equal to 0.003 magiging D minus CB over Fy to times E. Yan. Kasi itataas natin yung denominator yun. So, ang E, alam natin ang E is 200 gigapascal. Pag minultiply mo siya sa 0.003, magiging 600. Tama? So, 600, ito, D minus CB over Fy. Okay, so ito ang Fy, cross-multiply ko dito, magiging Fy CB is equal to 600 D minus 600 CB. Okay, itong CB, lipat ko doon sa kabila. So, magiging 600 CB plus Fy CB is equal to 600 D. Yun. So, magiging, ito, factor out mo yung CB, magiging 600 plus Fy is equal to 600 D. Okay, divide ko both by 600 plus Fy. 600 plus Fy. Kaya, ang C balance, yung formula natin for C balance, small letter C to Okay, small letter C. C balance is actually equal to 600 D over 600 plus Fy. So, ito na ngayon yung formula ng C balance. General formula to. Okay, for rectangular and non-rectangular beams. So, yan. So, mas-solve natin. Yan lang yung derivation ng C balance. So, mas-solve ngayon natin yung C balance. Gamitin ko lang yellow. So, C balance now, it will be 600. Ano ba yung D? 430. Okay? Over 600 plus 4. Yun, mas-solve na natin yung C balance. Calculator ko, open pala. So, hindi ko pa kasi na-solve to. So, solve natin. 600 times 430. So, we have 600 plus 41. Yun. 254.20 mm. It follows, masolve na natin yung A balance. A balance is beta 1 C, which is C balance. So 0.85 multiplied by 254.2. Okay? So, masolve na natin yung A balance. So, pwede bang i-multiply ko na lang to ng 0.85? Okay, para konti lang naman yung difference. So, 216.8.10 mm. Paano pag ito? 254.2 times 0.85. Ayan, 216.10. Okay na to. So, ito na yung A balance. Then, pag nasolve na natin yung A-balance, ba't wala na akong mga steps? Okay, ganyan lang yung process, kaya na ba maglagay ng steps. Okay, pag alam mo na yung A-balance, masosolve mo na ngayon yung, so magre-ratio and proportion tayo. Okay, so by ratio and proportion, AB, itong Z is to AB, A balance is equal to yung 300 is to 500. Itong sa malaking triangle na to. 'Di ba? Ang malaking triangle na to is 500 to. 500. Okay? So, masolve mo yung Z. Ito, palitan mo lang to ng 216.10. So, ang Z natin is 300 300 over 500. Times 216. Yun. Solve mo na yung Z. Yung Z natin is 129.66 mm. So, masolve natin yung area ng concrete at balance condition, which is 1/2 AZ. A balance and then yung Z. So, 1/2, ano ba yung A? 216.10. Okay, 0.6.10 multiplied by Z, 129.66. So, yan. Masasolve natin yung area ng concrete at balance condition. So, 0.5 multiplied by 216.10 multiplied by 129.66. Yun. So, 14,009.76. 14,009.76 mm squared. Okay. So, pag alam na natin yung ACB, masasolve na natin. Ang tinatanong lang naman is yung area. So, etong ASB. So, pag magsa-summation tayo, summation forces horizontal is equal to 0. Diba? So, pag summation forces horizontal is equal to 0, yung compressive force on concrete is equal to the tension steel area. Okay. So, hindi pala natin ma-check kung talagang mag-yield to. So, check natin kung mag-yield. Mag-yield yung bakal kasi at balance condition eh. At balance condition. So, CC, which is 0.85, F prime C is 21. Multiplied by area of concrete, 14,009. 14,009.76 is equal to AS at balance multiplied by F. Yun. So, ASB at balance condition now will be, so yun. Ito kanina yung sagot natin. Multiply ko na lang ito ng 21. Multiply ko ng 0. And then, ito divide ko ng 4. Yun. So, 602.6 mm squared. So, ito na yung balance area, steel area. Okay? So, yun. Okay, that is for the balance design. Yung second is, consider natin yung ultimate. Okay, ito yung phi mn. Phi mn, ito na lang yung gagawin nating free body diagram. So, ito pa rin. Okay, may stress pa rin siya. May stress pa rin siya. Okay, let's say nandito yung A. Ayan yung A. So, ito yung uniform stress sa concrete. Ito pa rin 0.85 F prime C. So, kung kukunin natin to, nandito yung centroid niya. So, let's say nandito yung compressive force on concrete. Hindi na siya balance, And then, ito naman yung T, which is AS. Assume natin na mag-yield, magiging Fy. Ito naman, 0.85 F prime C AC. Ito yung AC natin. Okay? So, let's say ito yung A. Yan. So, A. So, assume natin mag-yield muna. Okay? So, letter B, assume natin, step 1, Step 1, but ganito lang tayo. So, assume na intention is still, but my prime will yield. So, ibig sabihin, Fs will be equal to Fy. So, set natin na Fs is equal to Fy. So, when we have an equilibrium, which is Cc is equal to P, yung Cc, so it will be ano ba yung C? So, check natin ano yung C to balance tong AS na to. So, 0.85. 85. Yung F prime C is 21. So, tawagin natin tong AC. Then, yung AS, ano ba yun? So, AS is tatlong pi over 4. Muna, calculate nga muna natin yung AS, yung actual AS. So, dito na lang. Kalimutan natin kanina. So, AS is tatlong times pi over 4 times 12 square. So, 339.3. 339.3 mm square. So, ito, 339.3 multiplied by 41. So, the required area of concrete to balance this stress, AS at stress 415 will be 339. Ito, multiply ko na lang to ng 415. 415 lang. Well, so, divided by 0.85 times 20. So, ano yung required area ng concrete? So, 7888. Check na natin. Hirap. 339.3 multiplied by 415. 0.85 times 21. So, 788.5 mm square. Saan ba yon? Okay, saan ba yon? Okay, saan ba yung AC na yan? So, represent natin yung A, itong part na to. Okay, so, gawa lang ako ng isang free body diagram dito. Yan. So, di ba yan yung triangle? And then yung buong triangle, ito yung buo. Ito kasi yung buo eh. Na yung depth nito, di ba ang depth nito is 500. Ito naman is 300. So, kung A to, A, ito, in terms of A, let's say, represent natin siya as, nagamit ko na yung Z kasi yun na yun na. Let's say, gawin ko na lang siyang X. Z. Tawagin ko na lang siyang X. Yun. So, magre-ratio and proportion ako ulit. So, X is to A is equal to 300 is to 500. So, yung X in terms of A is 3/5. Okay, 3/5 of A. So that dito, di ba, ang AC is actually equal to 1/2 A X. Meron na tayong X. So, masasolve na natin yung A ngayon. So, AC of it. Yun. So, ayan. So, 7,888.5 is equal to 1/2. We have A. And then, ang X is 3/5 of A. 3/5 of A. So, yun. Masasolve na natin yung A. Hindi ko naman na siguro i-simplify yan. Kaya nyo na to. Sige na, simplify na lang natin. So, magiging 10. Okay. So, 7,888.5 is equal to 10, 310 of A squared. So, yun. Nasolve na natin yung A. Dito na lang. Kita. So, yan. 7. Diretso ko na. Is 888.5 multiplied by 10 divided. 162.2 mm. Ayun. So, meron ka ng A. Meron ka ng A, masosolve mo na ngayon yung MN. Yan. Solve na natin yung MN. So, pag meron kang A, it follows, masosolve na natin yung C. So, which is 162.2 over 0.5. So, yung C, so 162.2 divided by 0.85. 190.8. 190.8 mm. Check din natin kung ano yung Fs. Okay? So, 600 by D minus C over C. Di yan magbabago regardless kung rectangular or gano'n. Pwede bang diretso ko na lang kasi meron naman ng C doon. Okay? So, 600. Di ba ang D natin is 430. 130 minus C, 190.8. 190.8. Mag-yield ko sana. Mag-yield. Okay, 752. 752.2. Okay? 7.2 megapascal. So, this is greater than Fy. So, tama yung assumption. So, AS will, yung tension steel natin will yield. So, yan. After that, masasolve natin yung, ba't wala naman na yung mga step-step. Okay, nakalimutan ko na yung step. So, step 2. Calculate MN. Okay? So, calculate natin yung MN. So, ang MN is, ito na lang gamitin natin. Or pwede naman to, mag-moment tayo dito. Di ba, masasolve natin tong, okay, di ba alam na natin to? So, alam natin na 2/3 of A yan. 2/3 of A. So, ito, distance na to is D minus 2/3 of A. So, ito na lang gagamitin ko. Since mag-yield siya, so, MN will be T. We have D minus 2/3 of, ano ba yung T? So, MN is, we have AS, Fy, we have D minus 2/3 of A. So, yan. Pwede nating, so, MN, ano ba yung AS? 339.3. We have 339.3. Ang Fy is 415. We have D is 430. So, minus 2/3 of A. 162.2. Okay, convert to convert natin ng negative 6. So, nominal moment is calculate. So, we have 339.3 multiplied by 415. Okay, multiplied by 430 minus 2/3. 2/3 of 162.2 times 10 raised to negative 6. Oh, wait lang. 339.3 multiplied by 415. 430 minus 2/3. Mahirap na. 2/3 times 162.2. Okay? Times 10 raised to negative 6. 45.32. So, 45.32, we have kilonewton meter. So, ito na yung VMN. Compared mo ngayon sa balance. Hindi pala natin na-compute. Ito kasi yung balance sa area eh. So, balance area, ito yung AS. So, mag-yield talaga. So, yun, step, dito na lang. Step 3, calculate PMN. So, ano yung magiging fee natin? notice na ito, 752 is greater than Fy pero less than 1,000 MPa. So, nasa transition zone yung section natin. So, kung nasa transition zone, i-reduce natin yung reduction factor. So, interpolate natin yung reduction factor. So, it will be 0.65. So, plus 0.25. Now, in terms of stress, yung formula natin magiging, so, we have Fs minus Fy. Ito, 1,000 minus Fy. Yun. So, phi is 0.65 plus 0.25. Ang Fs, ito 752. 752.2 minus 415 per 1,000 minus 415. Yun. So, ang phi natin is 0.65 plus 0.25. 752.20 minus 41. 1,000 minus 41. Yun. So, ang phi is 0.794. Okay, so yung PMN, therefore, ang PMN, okay, so 0.794 multiplied by 45.32, PMN is, so 0.794 multiplied by 36 kamo na lang. So, 36 kilonewton. Okay, yan na yung sagot natin. Okay? So, ganyan lang pag non-rectangular. So, mas maganda, okay, instead of, sobra yan. Ang gagawin mo lang pag non-rectangular, yung sa may sa compressive force sa concrete, instead of using AB, i-represent mo siya. Ito lang yung trick dyan. Okay, yung AC. Pag nakuha mo yung AC to balance yung reinforcement, gamitin mo na lang yung geometry nung section para ma-solve yung mga tinatanong. Let's say yung depth of compression block, so on. Okay, so yun. Okay.